Hello everybody, Mothership here. Some spoilers were recently leaked about a new Realm of the Mad God dungeon that should be released soon, and I wanted to share with you everything I have learned about it so far. Stay tuned. This dungeon is called the Mountain Temple. A quick disclaimer. Any of this information could change, and I may be interpreting some of the info incorrectly. I'm just letting y'all know what seems to be the facts at the moment. I am not a closed tester, nor have I spoken to anyone who is. The Mountain Temple has a chance to drop 3 new items, which I will explain in more detail soon. Based on these items, as well as what we've seen of the enemies, this dungeon looks as though it could be around the same difficulty as, or harder than, the Lair of Draconis or the Shatters. Pretty endgame stuff right here. The boss, Daichi the Fallen, has around 200,000 hit points, plus or minus because of its death animation. As well, there are 4 elementals, some statues, and an enemy called Zealhand, all of which have 75,000 HP. These enemies also appear to hit pretty hard, have their own special minion and projectile summons, as well as their own helpers. The new items, which presumably drop in white bags, are as follows. The first is a new ninja star called the Kageboshi. This star costs 80 MP, does 360 to 440 damage, and pierces through enemies as well as obstacles. Originally, I believe the Midnight Star was going to pierce through enemies, but now they have it pierce armor, or paralyze, or something. You know what? They were going to do something with it. I'm not quite sure what it was, but this star, the Kageboshi, will be piercing through enemies and obstacles, which I think is pretty awesome, and it does a hearty amount of damage at around 400 on average. The second item is the Wand of the Fallen, which does not pierce, but seems to do more damage than any other wand when the enemy has under 45 defense, as seen in this P-Fiffle chart made by some buddy of mine on Reddit who I don't actually know and I shouldn't call buddy. Anyway, this guy made it, it's pretty cool. This wand deals 120 to 190 damage per hit at a rate of fire of 85%, basically making it into a better conducting wand. The final item is, in my opinion, probably the coolest and most mysterious. Think of a useful version of the Paladin's candy seal. It's called the Kemuridama. I'm pretty sure it's a rogue item, but I'm not entirely sure. You'll see why in a second. It has a 6.5 second cooldown, and it makes the user and everyone within a radius of 3 tiles invisible for 3 seconds. The tooltip says, "Sky is blue, roses are red, I'm invisible, and my friends are too." It costs 125 MP and does not actually appear to do anything else. Honestly, this could be an item for any class, though, as I can't find anywhere that explicitly says rogue, I can't tell you for sure. Maybe somebody else can find this and comment down below. If so, thank you, that would be much appreciated, because I'm really confused, and I think this would be awesome, and I think you could totally troll people, I think you could overspawn things, and I think you could get people killed in the Candyland by going invisible at the boss. I mean, what? I'm totally not going to do these things and make a video on it. Just kidding. I am. Anyway, I'll see you in that montage. Wait, nope, gotta get on with this video. That's essentially the rundown of the Mountain Temple dungeon. Now for some other fun facts. The only other mention I have found of a mountain temple in Realm of My God is on the Realmi Wiki lore section of the Nexus, where Vlakes writes, "Nexus was once a public mountain temple before its realm had been vanquished." This lore is fan-made, so it's probably just a coincidence, but I found it kinda cool anyway. We have a couple other cool things to look forward to in the future. Deca made a statement on a Quest and Alchemist revamp, which I believe they are already working on, as quest rewards have changed. Additionally, I think we can look forward to new dungeons such as the Epic Hive, the Goblin Lair, and my personal favorite, the Lost Halls, which has awesome enemies like this. More info on that in the description of this video, and we will likely make a guide on it upon its release. Lastly, it appears that keys will no longer be openable by accounts that have less than 10 stars in the future, so if you like chaining shatters on your 1-star account, too bad. Looks like you're gonna have to find something new. Anyway, this isn't for sure, this is all just what I've gleaned from the evidence that seems to be here. Any of this is subject to change. If you're itching to learn more about anything I said here, you can check out the description of this video for some links to my sources, or leave a comment below asking me and the community a question. I'll answer it to the best of my knowledge. Also, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss future videos when these dungeons come out. Thanks for watching, let me know what you thought of this video, let me know what you're looking forward to, and let me know which item you think is the coolest, and also, somebody, please, tell me, what class is that item for that makes everything invisible? I'm thinking it's rogue, but wouldn't it be awesome if that was like a sorcerer ability or something? Like just completely unrelated, and then this Sork walks into a bar and he's just like, "Hey y'all, you see yourselves? Bam, you're invisible, you can't anymore." Wouldn't that be awesome? See you in the next video, guys.